Hello, friends. My name is Alexander Tchaikovsky. I'm a scale modeler with experience. Not a model, a modeler, just in case someone clicked the wrong tab. My hobby began over 45 years ago, and since then, it has grown into a full life path, a profession, and, I dare say, my destiny. I'm also the founder and co-owner of Print Scale, a publishing and production company that has been creating decals and accessories for model aircraft and more for over 20 years now. Our products are available on all 5 continents. Yes, even Antarctica, if the penguins ever take up modeling. But it all started. Way back in 1980, I built my very first model, the Vickers Supermarine Attacker F1. It was made by the Soviet company Novo, which produced reboxed kits based on old tooling from the British manufacturer Frog. I still remember the box, the instructions, even the smell of the glue that came in the kit. For me, it felt like magic, a tiny aircraft, nearly identical to the real one, except for size, was sitting on my desk, and I built it myself. I couldn't stop looking at it for days. Sadly, that model didn't survive to today. I wish it had. But time moves on. Back then, model kits were extremely scarce. Paints, tools, even basic information, nearly impossible to find. If you wanted your model to look somewhat realistic, you had to get very creative. We mixed oil paints meant for fine art, because hobby paints didn't exist for us. Airbrushes were mythical. We all heard of one, but no one actually had one. We used the simplest brushes. Decals were often painted by hand. Glue came from the nearest hardware store. And despite all this, those challenges taught us the most important thing: a creative approach, patience, and the drive to achieve results, even with the bare minimum. Today, of course, the modeling world has changed. Hobby shops are packed with kits, paints, tools, special weathering products, everything you could ever need. And that's wonderful. But you know what has always been the heart of it all? The person, their ideas, their passion, their desire to grow, as a modeler and as a person. That's why I've decided to launch a series of short videos. I'll be sharing my experience, tricks, and techniques, some of which go way back to the early days of my modeling journey, and which can still be useful, whether you're just starting or have already built your 100th kit. Of course, I'll also show you how to get the most out of our decals, how to apply them effectively, comfortably, and with great results. I'll walk you through how to use our print scale products, introduce new releases, and show how to get the very best out of them, in the good sense of the word. In short, I'll be sharing knowledge gained over more than 40 years in this wonderful hobby. Because scale modeling is more than just gluing plastic. It's about creativity, about personal growth, about joy in the process. It's a whole world, something that lets us escape the daily grind and recharge our imagination. It's what allows every modeler to stay, deep inside, that wide-eyed 10-year-old kid, the one who built his first airplane, his first tank, his first battleship, and looked at it with awe. So, subscribe, get comfortable, and stay tuned. It'll be fun, and sometimes a little nostalgic. See you in the next video.